There you go. Double tap it twice. Always gotta make sure. What's up, homies? What's up? Welcome back, everyone. The Khaiza has returned. Yo, what's up, homies? How you doing, chat? Hi, everybody. The Khaiza has returned to Twitch and YouTube. Oh, wait. I was in the wrong server. I was about to click some buttons without even looking. There I am, right? There I am. Hold on. There you go. What's up, homies? What's up, everybody? The Khaiza is back. The Khaiza is back once again. Where's that soundboard? Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? How's everyone doing? Today is Friday, right? Today is Friday, and yeah, what's also going down on like Friday is the Marvel Tokon. Oh, I forgot to turn on the lights. There you go. What's also going down on Friday, or at least like this weekend, is the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls demo. Oh, not demo. Sorry, it's the closed beta on PlayStation, right? I saw like T-Pori's messages. What's up, T-Pori? It's up, homie. It's up, brother. How you doing? Yeah, I said like in the chat, I'm like depressed, right? Basically that boils down to the Marvel Tokon, thing, right? So I applied for the Marvel Tokon back when like Evo was like going down back in like July, and yeah, you know how all that stuff about was trying to get into the Tokon beta, and like the PlayStation beta program was like not letting me in. Yeah, it turns out it didn't work. Turns out it didn't work. Even though like the Tokon people said on social media, if you receive like an invalid link, invalid like message reply when you try to sign up for the Tokon beta the first like few hours, they said don't worry about that, you still have a chance to make it in. And then we were going to have like the beta around like, you know, this weekend. I was like hyping up the crowd. We were going to get like Marvel Tokon videos up. We were actually going to play it on our PS5, but lo and behold, it did not work. I did not get chosen, right? I said on like my social medias, if anybody saw my like Twitters or X Twitters or like Blue Skies, right? I guess the Khaiza is once again was not chosen for these like upcoming fighting game betas, demos, whatever, right? Like all these like closed like then go for it again. Nah, it's already too late. I mean, we could do like the like a second beta if it ever does arise, like another Marvel Tokon like beta, and we could try again for the PlayStation or even PC beta if it ever does happen. But during this time, I don't think we have a chance to make it in because they closed down the what was it, the registration, right? I saw it on Discord. God. Yeah, they closed all of the chances for last minute entries to like get the chance in. But yeah, like, you know what's crazy is the Marvel Tokon was so weird in terms of like communication to like people that tried to enter the beta. Of course, there are going to be some people that like, or lots of people that didn't get in. But then like the first wave of like the betas like going around, like I heard like Sonic Fox didn't get in. I heard Hook King God didn't get in. I heard Dotto didn't get in. I heard yeah, I did registered it, right? But registering for the beta does not guarantee a chance, right? It doesn't guarantee. You know how many like betas like I signed up from the past like 2 years that didn't like get an opportunity to do so? I signed up for Tekken 8 beta. That did not go through. I signed up for the Mortal Kombat beta. That did not go through. I signed up for the first 2 batches of the 2XKO closed alpha tests. Luckily, I had Orlando give me a referral code, but by myself, I did not get like an individual like beta, right? I'm like 4 for 4 on like these like beta refusals, you know? So when you have it's like the feeling of like getting denied by like you trying to admit to a high grade like high snooty like Ivy League college, like let's say Princeton for example. Like the old school method of like, you know, filling out like a form, like here's like my here's my essay that you guys can read, and if you like it you know, things like that. And then you get like denied. Yeah, so I did like register back in like July. I was like waiting, I was anxiously anticipated. I've already registered. I may have like registered like twice because I may have registered twice. I think that was it. Maybe because like the link was not like working, so I wanted to like double check. Maybe that's the reason. But still though, I did not like get into like any of like these like fighting game betas for the past like 2 years, right, for upcoming fighting games. So it's when you get like denied 4 times, it starts to like, you know, wear you down and depress you, you know, because you want to be selected for an upcoming fighting game. You want to get like a good opportunity to try these games out yourself, right, instead of like, let's say the latter, which is going to Evo and trying out those games. But like I always say, you know how much plane tickets are, homies? They're pretty fucking expensive. Think anybody could just like go to Las Vegas like every single year just to try out like an upcoming fighting game, and then on top of that pay for what was it, registration fees? I don't think so. Right? You have to have like, I mean, we live in like Society Hill, right? Mom and I live in Society Hill, a very like posh neighborhood. But even then, we're like, if we like, you know, do something else, like invest in dental work, like I have an appointment due for Invisalign, for example, which is going to be on the 25th at the end of the month. That takes up a lot of money, so we don't have time to like, we don't have a lot of money to like, let's say, go to like Evo, right? When we have other more important issues, you know? I still have the big dream of like going to Evo one day. Still planning on going to like Singapore, but that will be like later when Evo hopefully announces a date. What's the something hype, T-Pori? Tell me before you interrupt me again one more time. Sorry. You know. The Power Rangers. Nice. Oh, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah. We're gonna talk about. No, it's fine, T-Pori. It's fine. I just have to look at the chats and I go off like rambling, so forgive me because like once again I'm like a little bit annoyed and depressed because of Tokon beta. And another reason, which I don't want to specifically say live, but I will say, let's just say it's like family drama, and I don't want to discuss family drama. I don't want to discuss family drama, especially on like live on Twitch. But let's just say it like put me down yesterday and today. So trying not to like, you know, I want to try to be upbeat. And especially we're going to be playing rival schools. So I want to get like upbeat and attitude. If I was not feeling good, then we would play something like Bayonetta or Lost Soul Aside. Thank you, T-Pori. Thank you so much, homie. Right? So double dose of like depression and like pessimism that I'm feeling. family drama and the Marvel Tokon beta, right? So yeah, like homies, for anyone else that's watching, hi YouTube, hi everybody that's like watching. Unfortunately, we didn't get access to the Marvel Tokon beta. I'm sorry, homies. I know I was like hyping y'all up for the Marvel Tokon thing, made like a character roster prediction. I was reacting to the beginner's guide and the closed beta invite. But unfortunately, we didn't get in because, you know, this is like 4 for 4 on closed betas that I didn't get selected for, right? You know, like, I had this like joke in my head before like streaming, right? Which is like, okay, all these closed betas that these companies, that these fighting game companies do, right? They put all of their like effort, right, on delivering like the closed betas, right? And for those that got in, mashallah, you get in, kudos. A little bit little bit, I'm gonna beat you up after, but congrats. But for those that didn't, they're just left with like, you know, an anxious like sea of like, you know, just anxiety, right? I want there to be like, you know, for these like fighting game betas, hey, if you didn't get in, at least like these companies, I'm not saying they will not, it's not in their right mind to do so, send like a refusal letter. You know, like how colleges do it. If you get denied entry for an Ivy League college, send us, for us that didn't get into these betas, a refusal letter like, hey, you bitch ass, you didn't get in, you didn't meet the requirements, go fuck yourself. At least it would sting, but in a way it feels a little bit better than just like, I didn't get in and just my spike level would increase seeing all these like other people getting all of the Marvel Tokon betas. Right? I want there to be like a refusal email instead of like a nothing email. You know, like that would be really funny, also fucked, but at least it calms me. Yeah, thank you, T-Pori. Don't worry, I'm always like, you know, fine. I have mom as my support figure, right? So don't worry about that, right? I that's what moms are for. Right? I always have mom in case if I ever like talk to her or anything like that about feeling depressed. She's always like there for me. You know. Speaking of the Marvel Tokon stuff, or actually first, or actually let me refresh on channel points for y'all, so that way we don't have any guys like, hey, how come the channel points is not working? I'm sorry, I'm just like talking and rambling. Let me get those up immediately. Motivated. Oh, it's actually working. Nice. Huh, who knew? Oh no, the video didn't work, I bet. Oh no, it did. Damn, okay. Let me still refresh them in case, right? Let me still refresh all of these like channel points to make sure that nothing is lost to time. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff that we've been like missing, chat, for the past like week. I know there's been a lot to catch up on. New stories come out like every week. It almost feels like, you know, we're like a news channel or like a video game or fiction news channel. Just something comes up, you know? Something fucking comes up. New story, new cast, like almost everything. Exactly. Yeah, like we're legit like a news company. We're better than Fox. We're better than Fox. Has anybody been watching South Park lately? Those dudes yet again make always another crack at IRL stuff, right? It's super funny. I think this I never like watched South Park at the beginning, but I think especially now, considering like what's going on with like today's like world, especially in, you know, the US, it's kind of like funny and, you know, cleansing to like watch these new South Park episodes, you know? I think their newest one was talking about the tariffs. South Park made a jab about like tariffs and stuff like that. God, it's so fucking good. What was that? What was that? Mr. Oompa Loompa voice in what was it? South Park. Oh, relax, girl. Fucking. Oh, thanks, girl. I fucking saw you. Fucking. So funny. So funny. God damn it. Alright, channel points are working. T-Pori tested out one of them, so we don't need to test out the rest. Alright, let's check out what we need to discuss, homies. First off, oh, let's talk about that. Let's talk about Power Ranger, sorry, not Power Ranger, Super Sentai for a bit, right? Let's talk about Super Sentai for a little bit, because we didn't get to do so because last stream we did was the Kamen Rider review. I know y'all were, no, not, sorry. I put out, like, the review of Kamen Rider Gavv, like, a few days ago on my main YouTube channel, homies. So be sure to, like, check it out, right? I know it's, like, an hour, like, long of me just, like, going over, like, the plot for the, the second half of the season, but, you know, I'm not saying, like, please give it a watch, but if you can, give it a watch, right? You know, it's really cool. Where's that, what was it? Ah, right here. There you go. Let's go talk about this, Super Sentai stuff, right? You're forgetting something too? What's up? What did I forget? The suit change actor? Oh, I mean, that's like, well, for me, it's kind of like small news. For those that what are we like talking about? It's like Goju Wolf's suit actor. What was his name? Let me look back at the Discord. Thank God for Discord chat, so I can like go back on them. What was it? The suit actor for Goju Wolf, Kosuke Asai. He decided to like step down because of chronic illness, right? Which is very unfortunate to hear, since the suit actors are really like goats of the genre because they do all the practical stunts and whatnot, right? He announced that he's having like a chronic illness and he's stepping down the role of suit actor, and so someone else is going to be replacing him. Someone by the name of like Shigeki Ito, right? So very unfortunate. Yeah, Shigeki Ito will be replacing the suit actor for Goju Wolf, right? From his rap career, he sounds pretty good, right? He did a lot of like stuff before, so Goju Wolf's what was it? Future is resting comfortably on Shigeki Ito's shoulders, you know? So that's good to hear, right? But for the guy that left, flowers for the man, you know? That's his on. There you go. Oh, right. So episode 28 of like Gotchard. This is like the second part of what was it? Bouquet's like amnesia journey and all that stuff, right? Yeah, it was cool to have like a Bouquet focus, and goddamn, this like sleaze bag, like second sleaze of for a bit. God, I've yet to watch Decade, but I will watch it eventually. Right now, I started Hibiki. I watched like the first episode, so should be fascinating to watch that. Damn, getting hot over here. Wow. But yeah, it was mainly focusing on Bouquet's restoration of memory and like the second in command or the second CEO of what was it, Kuon's AI tech firm, Setsuna, who becomes like Universe Warrior Battle Japan. He gets like his own like battle armor, which we discussed like last week. He gets his own like Stay Caesar armor, but evil. Um it's fascinating to see like Setsuna exploring like AI and like wishes because he like straps on each Gojuger outside of like Hoeru because Hoeru doesn't have like any dreams, right? Doesn't have any wishes. Um, but the fact that the other dudes have like a little bit of like what was it? Dreams of their own. Like each one goes through like somber and silly ones too. Rikuo trying to become a number one idol. Of course, Ryugi becoming number one follower. Sumino wants to become number one police officer and bond with her sister. Dude, the worst part was like fucking Dude, the worst part I think I got like a kick out of. Not a kick out of. I wouldn't say like a kick out of, but like what I felt like got kicked me in the balls was like oh, right here. Sorry. Was like Kinjiro, cuz he like misses his wife because you only get to see her like once. You only get to see her like once, and that was like the introduction of Kinjiro. But the fact that this like guy who wants to be party person all the time, he still thinks about his wife. Right? His wife who like passed away via like old age, man. Like that hits me hard, bro. The like it shocks you when the what was it? The comedy relief type of like character has the most tragic like storyline, you know? Like yeah, like Sumino losing her sister to like some gray-eyed like, you know, predator. Sorry for use of the word predator. But the fact that like Kinjiro still remembers his wife and wants to live by her promise of living life. Damn, that shit goes hard though. Hoeda wakes up, right? He's fine. Fire Candle rescues Bouquet. Bouquet remembers her memories. Things like that. So very like, you know, it's all about her. Until like at the very end. Well, no, not at the very end, but it's like at the very end, Setsuna, what was it? Setsuna is defeated, but dies at the hands of Kuon because Kuon's a piece of shit. Kuon's a piece of shit, you know, sleazebag versus another sleazebag. Kuon treated Setsuna more just like a tool, you know, for just like a little experiment he was like concocting. And it worked. Setsuna got big, he had a dream, right? He wanted to overthrow Kuon's AI tech company for himself. He grovels and then Kuon just eliminates him. And then at the end, like, Bouquet apologizes to Tekajun, and then, yeah, as the chat said, Goju Polar giving the invoice of 3 million yen or billion yen to Bouquet. World savior. You know? But he does have a purpose for it, right? As talked about last episode, like, money for Kumande is like a means of connecting two people, right? Even though it's outrageous, because that's the comedic relief of the character, but money like connects people. Money has power, money has influence. I mean, that's real world stuff, you know? Not sure what the what the Taya is doing off screen. There's Taya in there? Where? He was off screen? The Taya is off screen? What do you mean? Right, so all in all, a very cool episode. Oh, you mean what was it? Universe Kuwakata Oger. Yeah, we don't know what this bitch has been doing since like the second episode. We're halfway in, right? He's still walking around with the Kuwakata Oger ring. We haven't seen him since like second episode. He's just doing his own thing. So what happened? Where is he? Yo, did this man just like disappear? I hope not. I hope he comes back. I hope they're not saving his bitch ass for like the finale. You know? I hope he comes back maybe like in the third act or something like that. It could be one speculation, yeah. He could be collecting rings off screen. Right? Because it is a universe battle royale, right? So this bitch has to be like fighting dudes left and right, collecting coins here and there, all that shit, you know? So I'm like, wow, really? Really? We haven't seen him since then? Damn, I hope he comes back. I hope he does. That's like one of those long forgotten questions. Where the hell is this bitch at? Anyway, Goju episode 28, right? Speaking of what was it? Tokusatsu. We had the last episode, we reviewed it, right? No need to like go any further. Where was it? Oh, what was it? Kamen Rider? Yeah, Kamen Rider Zets. Dude, they've been promoting Zets for like a while now. Yeah, they've been updating their shit for like almost a whole few days. The newest episode of Kamen Rider Zets will now stream continuously after the premiere through Monday. There will also be a 5-minute mini episode marathons that can be replayed that can be replayed video VODs as the weeks go on. All shows are completely free. Damn, bro. Dude, this is crazy, man. The fact that, like, Tokusatsu and Kamen Rider is doing so much for, like, international viewers. Like, man, bro. Man, bro, that's insane. The fact that they're pushing so much for, like, the international, I would say, like, agenda. You know? And it's a good agenda, right? Like, I like it. There hasn't been, like, a stronger push for international. I mean, like, over the years, Kamen Rider has been getting a lot of international appeal, especially, like, over the West. Geats has been doing really good, hence it got, like, a tokusatsu treatment. 01 got absolutely banger because of the tokusatsu treatment. It would not be surprised that, like, tokusatsu does, like, more in the Kamen Rider catalog. But the fact that they're doing so much for Zets because it's premiering, right? It's insane, man. Yeah, we can watch, like, Kamen Rider Zets. First episode starts Saturday, September 6th at 7:30 p.m. At 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Also, like, 10:30. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure it will be available on the Twitch channel as well. They did dirty with the subtitles. I mean, like, here's the thing. You're not gonna get, like, accurate, like, subtitles, though. I mean, as long as it's being, like, translated, like, 90% of the time, like, that's okay. You don't need to have, like, 100%, like, I mean, it's good to have 100% accuracy, But like, the thing is like, and I remember what you mean, where you show me like that Hawk Hills video about like, that is the dumbest decision. That is like the dumbest like decision. Oh, then it must be something else. Bro, when the belt said Mezamedo, I was expecting Wake Up, but we got Arise instead. Arise? Is that I mean, it's not it's not gonna matter to me. I still think it's like cool anyway. Like, Chad, you're talking to a guy that like grew up in fighting games, and a lot of fighting games in the early days, they all had mistranslated names. So we just make up funny names because it sounded a lot cooler. So that shit don't apply to me when I remember hearing like lines in MVC3 when Doctor Strange does his Daggers of Danak, or by the holy whores of Hogwarts, you know? Like, that shit, like, doesn't mean shit for me, you know? Hard kick, hard dick! That doesn't mean anything to me. Translation error, I'm like, okay, yeah, I feel you, but, like, I come from an era of, like, fighting from, like, mistranslations, especially, like, in fighting games, where, like, that's kind of okay. Motherfuckers say Ryu instead of Ryu. People say, like, Jesus Christ for Cyclops' uppercut, where the actual move is Gene Splice. Like, okay, sure. Is it still cool? That at the end of the day, I think that's all that matters. They think we're watching Solo Leveling. Again, like, you know, as long as the meaning carries forward and you don't get distracted by all of those things, I think that's all that matters. It's just like a couple of translation errors. Translation errors are, of course, a bad sign. But once again, fighting game era. Mistranslations were a thing. Plus on another like counter argument, Wake Up is also another thing like Wake Up is also another thing like in Kiva. Wake up! Henshin, you know? Well, you know, like that type of shit. So yeah, like Kamen Rider Zets is like ramping. Kamen Rider Zets is ramping up their international public launch, right, on Saturday, Sunday. I'm thinking of like streaming it, or I could just do like a YouTube recording, maybe, because if it's premiering at Saturday, we could watch it. Because I have like a fight night thing or movie night thing with James. We could. That your ass don't get copyright. Yeah, true. That's the other worry, like, in my head. We'll just have to, like, test it out, though. We'll just have to test it out. There is, like, a way that we can not get copyright. And I've been thinking about this for a pretty long time. Homies, is that, okay, so how would we do, like, live reactions for, like, let's say, if we ever decide upon it, do, like, every week, every Sunday, Kamen Rider Zets, each episode reaction. Because that's, like, at the back of my mind, I want to do something like that. But I think, like, the thing is that I remember watching a streamer named Uchi. Shout outs to my boy Uchi, by the way. What a real one. he sometimes does anime react episode reactions, and I think the trick here is probably stream it only on Twitch, and make sure the what was it? Make sure the stream doesn't become a past VOD. Some shit. Like, you know how, like, what was it? In YouTube, when you're done with, like, a live stream, they're automatically saved on your channel as, like, a past VOD. No ifs, ands, or buts. But the thing with Twitch is that, especially after some years ago, where they made, like, an update to their system, when you finish a live stream on Twitch, it's not automatically published. You have to manually choose that. So, me thinking is that we could do like Kamen Rider Z's episode impressions. We could do like a trial run of. We could do a trial run of Z's on Twitch, not publish it, and see how that goes. I won't get any stats for it because it won't be published at all. But I'll like delete the VOD at least like 24 hours to see how well it did. And if it's good, if we don't get any copyright, mashallah, that's good. Yeah. If Hawk Hills or anybody stream on YouTube and they didn't get copyright, we will greenlight anyway. I'm sure they do. I don't know what's Hawk Hill's like secret though. I've been asking around like Discord. I've been asking on what was it, Twitter, Blue Sky. Hey, for any like toku tubers out there, how do you get away with like showing off content, toku content in your videos? That's the one thing I always like ask, but never have any like solid feedback on for toku content. Can do like reviews where it's just like me, but to actually show off toku content is already dicey enough as it is, because YouTube will like flag that shit. Ain't no way you can post like, ain't no way you can make like toku content, you know, legit, right? Without getting like a copyright claim. Toei owns that shit, and if they smell that shit, it's gonna be like, either you're not going to get money off of it, or it's going to be blocked in some territories. That's the 100% nature of like these like shows. I got like a copyright claim, though it's not affecting my channel. That's alhamdulillah, that's good. For just showing off a clip of Netflix's DMC anime series. It's very dicey material. I'll have to like put it like on this webcam on this like monitor per se, like right down here where my finger is. That's where I would have to put it constantly. You have to see like a minimized view rather than a maximized view. I'll still ask away and see. Right? What's like the rule? What's like the rule for if you are allowed to do streams of toku content? Okay. Okay, so I also got what was it? Oh, that's right. We should like talk about we should talk about this chat, since what was it, one guy in the chat, my boy T Puri, mentioned this, and I think I posted it on my Discord. The full cast list of the Street Fighter movie got like announced, and oh boy, I think I have some beef with this though. I think I legit 100% have some beef with this like movie though. I know I saw my boy eSkater like this post that I posted on the Discord, But no, I just got beef with the Street Fighter movie as a whole, though. Like, I don't know. This is like, you know how I was like talking about pushing like an agenda, right? A while back, some like topic ago. I think Street Fighter is pushing some like agenda, you know? I'm not like a fan of like where the direction of Street Fighter is like this Street Fighter movie is going. I don't know. I looked at like the casting and I'm like, oh, what the fuck have we got over here? Yeah. Just based on like the casting alone, I don't know if this is like technically the right Street Fighter movie. Though it's not, I wouldn't say right. When I'm, if some people will apply that, like, you know, imply, like, what do you mean not right the Street Fighter? You mean it's not, you mean it's like, you know, so and so and so and so? I mean, Street Fighter, like, I just want to see if it, like, legit is cool or good, you know? But based on, like, the casting decisions, I don't know if I like this at all, right? First off, Andrew Koji as Ryu, and Noah Centineo as Ken. Those were the first two picks of the Street Fighter movie from when Studio Raka Raka was doing them. But I heard a while back that Raka Raka was not working on a Street Fighter movie and it was picked up by like another like person, and hence we got all of these like crazy wild casting picks for Street Fighter characters that some like make sense, most didn't, and overall these casting picks are not really like something out of like a Street Fighter movie. This is more like an Instagram, like who's got the best followers to fit the role. There you go. Here's like so and so and so and so. I'll explain in the castings. I'll explain the castings after Ryu and Ken because it will definitely start to show. Kalina Liang as Chun-Li. She has a really good like Instagram base or following, you know. I remember like what was it? My mod James taught when I told him, "Oh, this person's gonna be Chun-Li. Does she have big ass like thighs though? If not, I ain't watching." You know. Cody Rhodes as I wanted Jackie Chan as Chun-Li, right? I wanted Jackie Chan as Chun-Li. Like, goddamn, why isn't the GOAT himself, Jackie Chan, man? They missed out, bro. Come on. But Cody Rhodes as Guile? Cody Rhodes, like, WWE star? I wouldn't say superstar. Is he a superstar? Is Cody Rhodes a superstar, chat? I'm not sure. He is champion right now. Oh, he's champion right now. Okay. Okay, so we got like a wrestler cast. Like wrestler cast as Guile. The man with the flathead fro top, you know? Sonic Boom! Flash kick! How is that gonna work? Alright. Orville Peck as Who the fuck is Orville Peck? Orville Peck looks like he's a South African country musician and actor. Okay, sure. What filmography that he did? He's gonna be as Vega, the infamous, you know, narcissist pretty boy that likes to cut up dudes with his like claw. Okay, sure. 50 Cent as Balrog. This one is kind of debatable because, like, I talked about this with Jerry one time when we were playing, like, Rivals. And he got, like, a little bit upset that, like, I said 50 Cent is not a good pick for Balrog. And Jerry's like, what the fuck do you mean, Farhan? It's cool, but, like, 50 Cent? I don't know. 50 Cent, I don't know, dogs. I don't know if I vibe with this. It sounds so weird to have like infamous rapper playing like, you know, Balrog, whose sole inspiration, he's a boxer, but he's mostly inspired by Mike Tyson. You know, so okay, sure. We could have like, you know, a casting like with a very like definitive vibe for Balrog, but I mean, okay, sure. Fuck the police, come straight for fuck the police, coming straight to the underground. That's what's gonna happen. Balrog is gonna be like spitting rhymes, right? He's gonna say, yo, Fitty, jump that big ass ramp. That's what's gonna happen with Balrog. He's not gonna do any Balrog things, but he's gonna be spitting bars. Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa as Blanca. Okay. Former Aquaman. Former Conan the Barbarian. Former, well, he used to be in that Minecraft movie I watched one time. I watched that Minecraft movie, chat. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. He's gonna be playing, Blanca. I don't know. I don't know. That's the first casting I heard of. Like, it's gonna be funny, but now that I think, I don't know. I don't know. No, he's not gonna be Aquaman. I mean, it's dicey with the DCU now. Vidyut Jamwal as Dalsum. Who's Vidyut Jamwal? I heard about this, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Vidyut Jamwal. He's an actor, right? Indian actor and martial artist. Okay. What did he do? What Bollywood shit did he do that I'm kind of like familiar with? Sakti, Force. I've watched like very little like Bollywood movies. I don't know any of these. Commando 2, Commando 3. Clearly he's like, you know, he's got like a thing. Yada. Kuda Hafiz. Wait, what? What's Kuda Hafiz? Kidnapped wife from flesh traders. Oh, really? That's his Hollywood debut. Huh, really? That movie was top tier? Okay. I recommend you that. Madrasa. Patient with Frigoli delusion becomes a okay. Okay, that sounds cool. But this handsome dude is going to be playing Dalsum. Okay. I don't know. I don't know about that, okay. A Bollywood star gonna be, playing like Mr. Yoga Man. Yoga Fire! Yoga Flame! Okay, we'll see. We'll see. This one's like a we'll see. Olivier Richards as Zangief. He's got the beard for it, I guess. Who? Olivier Richards? Who's Olivier Richards? Okay, he looks like the part. Okay, this is a decent casting. Olivier Richards, Dutch bodybuilder and actor. What did he do? Oh, he was in Black Widow? He was in Indiana Jones. The Kingsman? Okay. A little bit like relieved that he does that. He was in Black Widow. He was in Indiana Jones. He's gonna be in Street Fighter. Oh, he's in the Borderlands movie? Oh. That's not bad. Okay, I don't mind this guy Olivier Richards as Zangief. Cause I think he looks like the part. Albeit, you know, Dutch. I don't know my geography, but is Dutch part of like Russia? I might get flack for that, but someone like answer me in the comments or somewhere else, because I'm like bad with that. I'm like bad with that geography. Who else? Hiruki Goto as E Honda. Who's Hiruki Goto? Japanese. He doesn't look like a sumo wrestler. Honda's supposed to be fat, like, cause he's a sumo wrestler, right? He's supposed to be fat. This guy looks super lean for it. This guy looks lean for his own good. He doesn't have a lot of like, you know, fat mass, you know. Maybe this photo of him, maybe. But like, he just looks lean a little bit here and there. He don't look like a Honda to me. Yeah, he 100% don't look like a Honda to me. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Oh god, AI mode. I'm not looking at that. I'm not looking at that. He signed into the New Japan Pro Wrestling, wait, what was it? Former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. He's also one half of the tag team Bishamon alongside Yoshihashi. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so literal like wrestler, you know? I don't know if he'll do like what was it, sumo headbutt and the sumo slam or some shit like that. I don't see him as like an actual like sumo wrestler. He looks a little bit okay, sure. David, oh, I know this guy. He's from Ant-Man. He was in a horror movie called Late Night with the Devil. He's a really good actor. I don't know if he's Bison though. I don't know if he's Lord Bibson. David Dasmalchian? David Dasmalchian? I don't know if he's Lord Bibson though. Like, can definitely got the face.
Sorry, I have a class now, so I'm closing the door.
Okay, gotcha. Definitely got like the face for it, but I don't know if he's like the right pick for like Lord Bibson. Lord Bibson's like a jacked fucking like dictator asshole face, you know, like with a big fucking big ass like cleft chin. I don't know this. I don't know if this is sure, I guess. And then oh my fucking god, this is the one that like started it all with the casting doubts. Roman Reigns as Akuma. So you have Ryu, Ken, Chun, Guile, Balrog, Vega, Guile. What was it? What was it? Oh, sorry. Ryu, Ken, Chun, Guile, Blanca, Balrog, Vega, E Honda, Dalsum. You got Lord Bipson, right? You got Akuma. You got Zangief. You got Akuma. But Akuma is going to be played by. Okay, so how many wrestlers we got in this Street Fighter cast? We got like 3, 1 international and 2 like local. If you want to be very specific, Cody Rhodes as Guile and Roman Reigns as Akuma. That shit don't sound right to me. How the fuck is like Roman Reigns is going to be the most fucking aura farming asshole in Street Fighter like history? What the he does huh? This is where I'll reiterate is like this Street Fighter casting has nothing but like pure Hollywood sleaze slash, you know, Instagram like follower hashtag in it. Sure, in WWE, but this is like Street Fighter we're talking about, T-Pori. We're not talking about like WWE, we're talking about Street Fighter. This is the part that gets me so fucking like, you know, cringe. Like Akuma's supposed to be a fucking Japanese man. Like Ryu is like Ryu Andrew Koji, right? Who the like Andrew Koji, like what's his like nationality? I don't mean to be like, you know, British Japanese actor. He's got the Japanese part down. How the fuck is Roman Reigns like playing an American but Japanese? How the fuck is this gonna be Akuma, bro? Akuma is from Japan, bro. I mean, I don't mean to be like, you know, authentic with at least like a video game like movie, right? But like this is like crashing me out, dog. Like what the fuck is this bullshit, bro? What the fuck is this bullshit? This is a Japanese guy. Straight up. Who's next? Andrew Schultz as Dan Hibiki. Andrew Schultz, a weak ass comedian. Isn't he an Oompa Loompa Man supporter? Yeah, he's not like a funny comedian from what I've heard about him. But he's going to be playing like Mr. Joke character himself. I don't know. I don't know. Who's next? Eric Andre? As who the fuck is a Don Savage? Don let me look this up. Don Savage. Don Savage. He's a ring announcer in Street Fighter lore. Is seen at the announcer in Zengi's character story. Don Savage heavily resembles the man in the yellow suit that appears in Balrog Super Street SSF2 stage. It is unknown to the same person, but he's a background character. Eric Andre as a background character. Okay. Who's next? Mel Jarson as Cammy. Okay, so we have a Cammy. Who's Mel Jarson? Mel Jarson. These are like new casting. I'm gonna have to like look up these characters. Jarnson. Yeah, Jarnson. Mel Jarnson. Thai Australian. Isn't Cammy supposed to be British? Thai Australian actress, portraying Cammy in the... Oh, she played Nitara? Really? Yeah, she's best known for appearing as Nitara in Mortal Kombat. Really? What was this? IWMD, show me something. Wow, she was Nitara? She was the vampire chick? Huh. Oh. Okay. So we got Cammy, another like actor that doesn't really align with like the nationality of the fictional like character. Okay. Rania Vallandigham as Julie. So there's going to be dolls in this movie. Dolls are like what was it? The all-women mercenary force that Bison literally like subjects his psycho power into these like captured like girls and make them like, you know, mind-controlled mercenaries, hence the name dolls. There are lots of them. Cammy is a former doll, for example. She used to work for Shadaloo, for Bison, but then she got out via like, you know, breaking out of the mind control. Julie, who is like Reina? American martial artist and actress. What did she do? Underdog Kids. She was in Cobra Kai. But Julie though. Julie is like from Germany. Right? Julie, Street Fighter. Yeah, that's her. They call her like Yuri in Japanese because Japanese can't pronounce properly J's or some of the other hard letters in the American alphabet. Yeah, brainwashed female assassin belonging to M. Bison's elite guard, the Dolls. Yeah, she's from Germany. Character relationships. Yeah, she was playable in one of like the alpha games. Junie. You know. So there's dolls in this movie, so they're gonna go into like alpha territory. Right? And the last one. Alexander Volkanovsky as... Wait, Joe. You mean to tell me the bitch that gets like... You mean to tell me the bitch that gets like beaten up in what was it? The first ever arcade intro of Street Fighter 2? You telling me Joe is going to be making it in? Huh? Alexander Volkanovsky. Australian mixed martial arts. He's gonna be the intro. Like I said, this like, bro, do me a favor, open up. Sure. No. Look, listen. I'll say my piece because like I'm looking at this as like a Street Fighter fan. I'm not looking at all. I don't know like any of like these fucking like characters, right? Any of these fucking like casting pools. More so, I don't want to. I don't want to know more, you know? Like, the more I look at this like list, the only two exceptions are Ryu and Ken. Because again, back before like all of these actors were gonna be making it in, the first ever Street Fighter movie casting was Andrew Koji and Noah Centineo. Those were the two first picks by the original like thesis of the Street Fighter movie made by the guys Raka Raka. And they were initially going to be doing the Street Fighter movie. But some development issues happened in the movie set that they left. It was more so the guys at Raka Raka left because of studio differences, creative differences. And ever since then, we got all of these like fucking I was about to curse in Bengali. I'll use like James's vocab, my mod James's vocab. Basura fucking like casting picks. Like, why is Cody Rhodes a thing? 50 Cent, Jason Momoa, like what the? I'm like legit like. This is the second time I've been crashing out on stream. The first time I've been crashing out in MK1 with Terminator. This is the second time I'm crashing out for this Street Fighter thing. Like, what the hell is, like, this casting pick? And you know what? It's like, I don't want to know. And my general assumption, what I said before this, like, casting role was this. All of it just, like, Instagram hype. All of it just, like, publicity, like Hollywood fame. Like, this does not feel like Street Fighter though. This don't feel like Street Fighter. You know, I love how you said the term, how you said you hate the term crashing out, but I feel bad for you, dude. It is. I hate, you know, Gen Z like terms, but the fact is that like, dude, why the fuck are all of these, like, what the fuck are all of these, like, picks, bro? This does not feel like, I'm not gonna use the word genuine, right? Because genuine is just, like, an idiotic term for a video game movie, right? I've seen my fair share of, like, you know, stupid-ass video game-like adaptations, like, before, you know? But I'm legit, like, crashing out on, like, this one. These don't feel like, you know, like, again, idiotic statement, love, care, and attention to, like, this Street Fighter movie. This feels like a lot of it is just, like, a publicity stunt to get, like, Street Fighter out there. They don't, of course, we haven't seen a trailer. We haven't seen anything of that sort, right? They don't look like the part. They don't feel like the part for a Street Fighter movie. Right? Just because of like all these like picks. So I don't like know. I'm like dwindling down like my hype for this Street Fighter movie. I'll probably just like watch it as like a drunk like type of like night. I'll probably like watch it like once. I'm not even gonna go to the movies to watch that. I'm not gonna subjugate my mom with this basura shit. No. No way in hell, bro. I'll probably watch it like home with like my friends, and we could like not drunk watch it together. I'm legit like, no though. No, dude. I don't know, man. Literally like crashing out. Ugh, jeez, man. Hold on, I had to see like the captures. It looked like the captures was not like doing it. Okay, so oh, it took like the 30 minutes. Why did it like the timestamp say like what was, oh wait. Let me just like see. This is because of like. Okay, cool. I was just like trying to make sure like the recording was good. Okay, cool. This shit is fucking crazy, man. Like I can't like look at it anymore. I can't look at it anymore. Oh, thank you, Pyro. I saw his like tweets. Damn. Hugs. God. Oh man. Oh man. Anything else to talk about, Chad? Anything else that we can discuss? Oh! Here's some blindfolds, brother. Oh! I know something that will not, like, you know, crash me out. Although, it's an implied crash out. Marvel Rivals. Let's go catch up on some Marvel Rivals, Chad. Where is, like, the new trailer? Yeah,
When
season...
the Acme?
God damn it, Acme. I'll shop your ass later. Marvel Rivals, Season 4 finally dropped. This is, like, something that, a lot of dudes have been, like, waiting for Season 4. And via the leaks and rumors that, like, so-and-so is going to be making it in. Turns out it's actually true. We got, like, a legit, like, trailer for the next season of the free-to-play hero shooter. Yeah, we're actually gonna get Daredevil. Holy shit, we're actually gonna get Daredevil. And who's this? And who's this, divine presence? Damn. Muscle Mommy. Holy shit, who are you?
Surrender to the hand of heaven!
The devil doesn't kneel before false angels.
Damn, Daredevil looks so fucking sick. Wow. Look at this bitch moving. Impact frames on their big budget trailer? Bro. Daredevil looks so fucking sick.
Let the devil.
What the fuck is this production money, NetEase? Damn. They're soon gonna become billionaires with this shit, man. Look at this. God damn, bro. What the fuck? It's grabbing the audience, alright. Yeah, season 4. Anime, yeah, right? Literally like fucking anime. Spits on I spit at you. Fucking god. Literally like fucking, I mean the trailer is good, don't get it twisted. I like really cool like horror moments. I like cool shit. But like fucking Daredevil like doing all this shit, like fucking A. There's definitely like a lot of like anime, like modern anime influence, like Jujutsu Kaisen and all that shit. They're definitely grabbing that audience, bro. Not gonna lie, it looks cool though. When Daredevil does this shit, if this is how he's gonna be like in game, like oh man, right? That looks cool. I dig that, you know. But season 4 is gonna hit September 12th, 2025. That's literally gonna be like next Friday. So Marvel Rivals hit that. There's also like a developer panel. I'm not gonna look at the developer panel because that also is gonna make me angry. They buffed out Black Panther, the speediest fucking character there is. And that's totally fine. They gave magic abilities. But they still nerfed my boy Iron Fist. No mention of Iron Fist any way, shape, or form. They buffed Moon Knight though. And Blade. That's pretty much it. But they also came out swinging with this character.
Start a 30-day free trial.
Oh god, Adobe. No, not Adobe. Adobe's not the character. Adobe's not the champ over here. Okay. But this character, so that's the muscle mommy, Angela. I don't know who Angela is when I first saw her, and then I looked up as like, oh, Asgardian. So she's like the second sister to Thor? Huh. Interesting. I know most of my like Thor characters because of the MCU. Thor, Loki, Odin, Valkyrie, Hela. Who else was there? Ultimo. Gore the God Butcher. That's what I know from like my Marvel like Thor verse lore. But Angela is the latest Vanguard, right? Oh wow. So we have a new tank. That's cool. Oh, I see. And it's like, oh, I see what they're doing. They put like a muscle mommy in there to get people to play more tanks because there is a huge disparity in rivals right now, that there is a lot of DPS and there's a lot of DPS, a lot of duelists, and less tanks and less strategists. Right? I think like in terms of like tanks in rivals, I think there's eight tanks right now. There was like 7 before. Before the thigh jiggle Emma Frost. Now we're gonna get like a muscle mommy.
I fight to reclaim them each day.
And she's a flyer? She's a flyer, Chad. She has a shield. Deflect projectiles. Or deflect attacks. She can like pin down. She can like kidnap characters, kind of like a Wolverine sort of thing.
Straight to hell.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Glorious.
And multiple character pins. Okay. This might be my character.
Thoughts and prayers.
A flying tank.
Blessed blades.
And she's got axes? So she can be flying for the most part. And when she uses like that javelin stab down thing,
Blades.
she can have like dual wielding axes.
To battle.
Kidnap the tanks.
Feathered fury.
I'm pretty sure you're like as like this tank player, it's gonna be so insidious. Bro, imagine you're playing as like Tank Angela and you could be like a fucking what was it? A flanker Angela. Just kidnap supports. I wonder if you can kidnap like a fucking Luna ult or some shit like that. Already like theory crafting. I wonder if you could kidnap her ass. You know?
Now is the time for salvation. Kamen.
Whoa. Okay. So her ultimate
Salvation. Kamen.
throws down the spear. Oh my god, okay. That's cool. Oh, so it like... Oh, it kind of acts as like a Moon Knight, what was it, Ankh throw? Throws everything to the Ankh placement center. Oh, that's gonna be nasty. Yeah, it pulls them in and then slams down. Wow.
Destroy you.
I don't know who Angela is, like, but she looks cool, right? That's kind of like a cool change, right? Because again, there's a lot of like what was it? there's a lot of like imbalance with Marvel Rivals because there's a lot more DPS than there are tanks or strategists, right? Tanks are like 8 as of right now, and soon will be like 9 with Angela coming into the scene. Strategists have like 8, so there's not a lot of like strategists to pick from. But most of like the characters in Rivals are nothing but like DPS, right? I can't even tell you how many DPSs are there that I encounter on like a daily basis, you know? We got like Jean, we got Blade, we got Mr. Fantastic, we got Human Torch, we got Spider-Man, Black Panther, Iron Fist, Hawkeye, Black Widow. Like, there's so many DPS characters than there are like actual frontline characters, you know? It's kind of hard. A lot of like work is done through the supports, and supports, I don't care if you like support chat, I'll still spit at supports because they're the most fucking what was it? Infuriating ass motherfuckers. There'll be like tactics when the support characters don't literally like die and they just play like patty cake with each other and they're just practically immortal, even if you're a DPS main. There'll be times where like the tank is like, you know, a lot of sessions that I've had, people choose like solo tank and there's no like dual tanks to push forward, right? It is I play Marvel Rivals to a fucking degree, right? Like an unholy amount. Like, I play Rivals at like 2:30 in the fucking morning. It's like, I try to say stop myself, but I never do because, one, it's a fun game, for better or for worse or for worse, and two, it's cool because I get to have like Jerry, Orlando, Zin. I have like a legit game that gives me a reason to play with like my friends, you know? I don't like play a lot of like the games that a lot of my friends do, right? So Marvel Rivals is kind of like the one game, like not like, you know, a minority few, but like a majority many play. Because like Jerry plays Rivals, and whenever he like wants to play like Rivals, he's like, yeah, I'm down. I always like to play Rivals with Jerry as like a chill time, you know? Jerry, Orlando, you know, those guys. I love playing Rivals with them. But this game is such a fucking like a crash out game, you know? Like, it's just, I don't want to play the game a lot, you know? But I do, because when people start throwing like GGs and easies, I'm like, I have this bad toxic behavior of like retaliating that shit back. I say like GG easy. I do that in League too. It's a bad habit of mine. It feels so good to say like GG easy when I just absolutely like fucking curb stomp bitches, you know? It's like, oh dear. Oh dear, man, that's it's a bad thing, but damn does it feel good. It's intoxicating. Bro, you need to control yourself. I just believe in the firm stance of like quid pro quo. Simple as that. I'm like that in fighting games too, like back in the day. Bro, somebody like taunted me like mid-set. Yo, I retaliate with a taunt too. Like, don't taunt at me, bro. I will repay the favor. You know? But that's like a thing, like, I get like easily frustrated, you know? I get like easily frustrated at things. you know, a lot of like the time. I don't know if like if that's a me thing or that's like a genetics thing. It could be either or, you know. Marvel Rivals is definitely like one of those like few games, or one of the many games that like infuriate me. Like it's just so like anger inducing that although I say like I have fun and I want, but I do also say I want to stop, but like there's something like in Rivals that like is kind of fun, is kind of cool. I go back to playing it, but at the same time it's like dealing with the game itself, and it's just like, oh god, I don't know, man. I don't want to deal with like people. I don't want to deal with like the game's like mechanics of how busted and how much characters like live and move around and stuff like that. Like just jeez, man. Ugh. I still play it, right? I still play it a lot. It is a bad habit. It's like playing like, it's also like playing like League. That's also a bad habit. You know what I did during my stay at my uncle's place? I deleted, uninstalled League of Legends. I didn't install it on my main PC, but I uninstalled it on my laptop. It was such a purity cleansing experience. Maybe I should do that here. Just maybe. I don't know because nobody invites me for League anymore. Zin maybe like one time, but I don't think anyone else invites me over to like League. So I think I have a legit reason to uninstall League. Yeah, I should do that. I'll play like 2xKO. I got like a good understanding of League now because of 2xKO. But I'm not gonna continue League of Legends anymore. I'll probably like do that. I mean, if I got League, I'll invite you. No. Did you get Mordhau on Epic? Mordhau is free? Epic Games. Let me just like open you. It was ages ago. Let me see like Mordhau. What you got, James? No, T-Pori, don't say that. Don't play League. Yeah, please, don't play League. Even if it's for like for friends, right? No, I don't wanna suggest people to play League. It's good for a first time. For a trial experience. Once you get like suckered in, don't, please. Don't even like offer that as like, oh, I mean we could like play together. No, it's ass. Exactly, it's ass. Oh, God bless. You don't have a PC. That's good. Your friend has a mental disorder. Oh! Oh, I think I've seen this game before. Isn't this like Chivalry? Oh, okay. Base game is like $30. I'll wait for it. Yeah, I don't have it though. Base game is like $30. Maybe once I see like Epic Game Store promotion. Oh, that's cool. We could parsec it. Nice. Yeah, this looks fun. Yeah, there's like a cool rise in like medieval multiplayer games. I kind of like this. Oh man, I remember fucking Chivalry, man. Damn, man. That shit was so fun until you deal with like the toxic players, massive multiplayer online. Like, geez, man. Until you deal with that shit, man. Yeah, I'd be down to try this. I think the last Chivalry stream was really good. The last time I streamed Chivalry was really good. We had a good audience there. Oh, ad mortem. Oh yeah, I think we saw this. Yeah. I hope soonish. Yeah, ad mortem. Yeah, we saw this. I remember watching it at like a Summer Games Fest or a Game Awards show. Yeah, I think I remember this. Multiplayer like medieval multiplayer medieval game. Yeah. I sent it to you like 3 times. Time is a work of art. That's all I'll say. I forget shit. Oh man. 3 times. You know what? I'll let me just like pin this ad mortem. Thank you. So that way I don't like forget. If I see like pinned messages, I'll be like, okay, I'll pin this shit. Oh, it's playing sound. Oh, I was like, what the hell am I hearing? Okay. What am I missing something? What am I missing? Double eliminating season 4 pass. Oh, shit. Okay, let me see. Safe for work though? I have to like double check. Safe for work though? Safe for work. Okay, nice. Let me just like see. It's not a Sonic meme. Keyboard Warriors Anonymous.
Feeding the healers, feeding the enemy, running it down mid. I teamed up with them. We're all here because we're toxic gamers. Slurs, blaming the healers, feeding the enemy, running it down mid. I teamed up with Delta Force to create the support group to help toxic gamers like us. Who wants to go first? Hi, I'm Roy. I go by Backshotty, and I've been toxic since I was 7. Hi,
I've been toxic since I was 7.
I just have this rage quitting problem, and I can't stop it. My team is always so trash. I know the feeling, and because I play medic, people always expect me to revive them. But I just end up teabagging them. Why am I like this? Nobody is perfect. Look at Kai. He used to spam soundboard noises on the open mic. Metal pipes, get out. Now he's 5 days toxic free. Actually, I relapsed. No, what happened? It's gotten bad. Last night I was spamming easy after winning. It was a single player campaign. Hey, it's okay.
Single. I don't do that. Single player campaign. Easy. Oh, stuck for the love. I spammed easy on a single player campaign. Okay, this is mad funny. I mean, I kind of exhibit most of these like traits.
Here, let's do an exercise. Pretend like you just lost a ranked match. I'm reporting everyone. No, let's try something nicer and more encouraging. GG? Good. How does that feel? It felt amazing. You know, I think I might be ready to touch grass. That's great. But you won't today, because you're gonna play Delta Force. Wait, what? Play the extraction mode or the large-scale warfare mode.
Oh,
Both
include paid promotion. Wait, what? Wait, what? That's funny. I like that one. I exhibit like most of these like traits. Like I always say like easy. You know, back then I usually don't say easy. You know, back in the day I didn't say easy. But after games like League and Marvel, I don't say easy. I do say easy. I do say easy. Control yourself. Shift your perspective. Try an alt response. Delete those negative thoughts. WSAD in their POV for Wassup for a round. Single player campaign took me off low key. I understand. That's so funny. I don't say easy off a single player campaign. Who does What's that single player campaign? I mean, like, psychology is a bit. Well, is it human psychology is a bitch? Human habit is a bitch. So things kind of like seep in. Voice chat survive. That's so funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. Damn, T-Pori, you found like a gold mine. I'm like, what was it? I got like this. Can I save this to my playlist? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. You should watch his short. It's funny. I mean, I do want to watch, but we're running short on time. But it's already like 2 hours in. We've been like talking nonstop. We gotta get to some main game agendas. Still though, any like stuff that we missed? FGC, non-FGC. What's the first Street Fighter film plot details revealed along with brand new character? Set in 1993, estranged Street Fighters Ryu are thrown back into combat when the mysterious Chun-Li recruits them for the next World Warrior tournament. A brutal clash of fists, fate, and fury, but behind this battle royale lies a deadly conspiracy that... I have no words. Sonic meme before we play games? How long is it? 30 seconds might mean like 2 minutes if we like react to it or something like that. Arc System Works confirmed presence at Tokyo Game Show. Oh, I missed Ish. This is why I should like, man. Ish already? I missed Maghrib, son of a... It's crazy how like times are moving so fucking fast. God damn. God damn, man. Oh, I miss Maghrib. Wow. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Ken... Virtua Fighter 5... Oh yeah, this one. Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage closed beta test details. Chat, you know what's funny? So it's funny that Virtua Fighter 5 Revo has been getting a lot of these like updates after updates after updates for essentially like a 10-year-old game, right? It's cool that Virtua Fighter is revitalizing like Ultimate Showdown, now Revo, now World Stage. You know what I got a funny kick out of VF? Is that, bro, I think I saw this in their Japan post. Where's that like Japan post? Or let me look at like Max Dude's channel. I'll show you what I mean is that this is from VF Official, their Japanese Twitter. A closed beta will be conducted for the crossplay network test. You can participate for free from all platforms, right? That's cool for VF for making it free. Japanese time, it starts at fucking 9/11. Japanese time, it starts at 9/11. 9/11 to 9/16. I might get flack for this. Let me put on the most celebrated video. Most celebrated video for this. We laugh at this. Oh no, we're definitely laughing at this. We're going to hell for this one.
My favorite
Is there full screen? Thank you.
video games are Banjo-Kazooie. My favorite video games are Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario, and oh fuck!
Oh, fuck.
My favorite video games are Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario, and oh fuck!
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Little bit of a mistransparency. Little bit of a mistransparency. Holy shit, Mario. Holy shit, Mario. We're going to hell for that. We're going to hell. Straight to hell. Straight to hell with that one. Oh my god, bro. Oh, what's this clip? Oh god, ads. Sonic meme with NSFW. All these ads.
Difference between someone yawning and are deaf people able to tell the difference between
Oh, that's incorporating the words deaf people. Maybe like a little mistone. Can I
Your mouth, you savage.
not if you cover your mouth. I mean, we watched the 9/11 one, so what worse can it be, right?
Bird flu.
bird flu?
Bird
Yeah,
flu.
they tend to do that.
Selfish? How much?
New York? Is it better than the first one?
Salad dressing? I suppose we should get them some privacy.
God.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Maybe go a stagger.
Follow me. This is your town, correct?
She said, baby, let's go.
Just shut the fuck up and go.
Okay.
Just shut the fuck up and go. They're my thoughts exactly.
Hey, I remember Blaze and I used to play that game. She was so good at beating so many levels.
She's good with anything with balls, honestly.
Huh? What did you say? I was a little bit like when it first said deaf people. Oh no, that's not safe for work. And the following text, I don't know. But we watched the 9/11. But we watched my favorite video games are oh fuck. I told you it's safe for work. In essence. In essence. Anything else? Oh, this thing, right? Which is like Evo. I think I made like a talk about this, but I didn't make a full video about it, which is like Sony selling Evo once again to like Nodwin Gaming, Indian esports company, which is like it's not going to change much, but it does create speculation within like the FGC about like certain marginalized groups being like represented in Evo. I took that like out because it was very like a dicey like topic and I didn't want to like include that. Update: Saudi Arabia's Qadiyah fully acquires Evo organizers RTS to take charge of the largest fighting game tournament in the world. Okay. So Saudi Arabia of Evo's core owner RTS. So now Evo's gonna have like a major like Saudi Arabian shadow, right? The thing is like it's a business deal, so no one knows it. No one knows what the implications like means, right? At least not to the full degree. But there are like shadows of doubt in this like article. Like let's say Evo is going to be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, or like Dubai. I was having a chat about this with like mom. Funny enough, she said like it's cool, but then I threw like the counter argument, which is like, yeah, marginalized groups like, you know, like the Sonic Foxes or the Guilty Gear Strivers, right? And Guilty Gear Strivers or like the Blaze Blues, the anime community. They have a holy fuck ton. I mean, beautiful ass group. right? But they have a holy fuck ton of, you know, so and so and so and so. They're not gonna have a lot of, like, you know, presence, or at least like limelight, because, you know, Saudi Arabia. Strictly like, you know, old guard type shit, very like traditional. They're gonna, like, you know, let's say for example Sonic Fox plays like Marvel Tokon at like the biggest stage in Evo in Saudi Arabia of 2028. Saudi Arabia is like, nah, fuck that. We can't allow this person to win and, you know, have representation in Saudi Arabia. So they give him, like, you know, those, like, the cane pole off stage to the off screen to the backstage, never to be seen again. And they'll do like some shady like bullshit. This kind of like hurts like I said, like marginalized groups, right? But I don't have like the full knowledge or the degree to, like, you know, talk about this stuff. It is very concerning though, because Evo has a lot of, like, you know, inclusivity, for better or for worse. We have like really some cool guys at the FGC, but then most of it has like a lot of like bad bums, you know? A lot of like FGC, even back then, before the Rivals, before the Tokon, I think even before the CODs, or maybe equal of the CODs, they have like toxic players here and there. And they have like toxic ass players. Like the most infamous example is fucking Low Tier God. It's astonishing that Low Tier God was a presenter for Best Fighting Game Streamer Award at the Streamer Awards, but they chose him, where they could have like picked someone else to be like Best Fighting Game Award. Best Fighting Game Presenter Award, you know? So it doesn't affect anything now, because it's just like an announcement of acquisition, right? It doesn't impact anything like this year's Evo, or sorry, this year's Evo is done. It doesn't impact next year's Evo, because next year's Evo has already been like settled. Maybe in like 2027 or 2028, where we will see like some seeds taking like root, you know? So we just have to see in like 2 years from now what's gonna happen with this like acquisition merger, you know? We just have to like see. That's most of the news that we get to like talk about. Anything else? Blitzcrank is there. Get ready for battle. Okay. Okay, nothing like too major. I know Hollow Knight Silk Song is out. A lot of people are very happy about Hollow Knight, right? That's pretty cool to hear. That's pretty cool. Okay, so far, no. So far, nothing. Damn, Fortnite is updating 75 Percent. All right. Nothing. Okay. Oh, you know, like beta woes and stuff like that. I'm still like reeling in on like the beta stuff. Yeah, that's why we're gonna play Rival Schools for today. Right? I've been meaning to play Rival Schools, so this is a good opportunity. We're gonna be playing through what was it? Duck Station. Emulation for PS1 games. I know there's a PSX2 for PS2 games. But we're going to be playing Rival Schools 1 since the Capcom Fighting Collection doesn't have Rival Schools 1. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 doesn't have Rival Schools 1. It has Project Justice, which is the sequel to Rival Schools. And we're going to be playing that, chat. There you go. So let's play some Rival Schools, chat. Because I've been meaning to I think I got into like Rival Schools personally. I think I got into Rival Schools because of Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Is that weird ass like Wii title. That weird ass Wii title back in the day. It was like Capcom Assist Versus game, but it was only available in the Wii. And I'm still hoping for this game to be released one day. I'm still hoping for this game to be released one day. Oh, re-released one day. You know? But the charm of that game was so cool for a Wii title. It would still see tournaments. It would still see tournaments to this day. At like, let's say like a Combo Breaker or stuff like that. But that was like legit one of my favorite like Wii titles because it was so unique and interesting. It was Capcom IP characters versus Tatsunoko. Tatsunoko is like, it's like your anime manga company. They mostly have like, Toku references. They mostly have like Toku references. Most of their material comes from like Toku inspiration. Gatchaman is one of them. Like they're all like, they take reference to, Jetman back in the day. Jetman was like an all-bird Sentai before Zyuranger, or most commonly Power Rangers. Right? So Tatsunoko versus Capcom is like Capcom characters with some Capcom selections, like Ryu, Chan, usually like characters are there. Alex, Morgan, Batsu from Rival Schools, Mega Man from Mega Man Legends, not like the OG Mega Man or Mega Man X, but Mega Man Legends, the from the PS1 game, from the legit PS1 game. We also got like Roll, the tiniest character there is. How Madan?
Really wipes the floor with you. She's able to charge up the power of her broom attacks and has a heavily disjointed jumping heavy attack that gives her a great neutral game. And wait till you get a load of this. She can even heal herself.
Yeah, she can heal herself up.
Okay, maybe it's not the most fun to deal with.
Roll is technically more powerful in this game. Vijo is in there. Vijo, from the Onimusha series, Konjiki no Soki. I think he's like from the PS2 games of Onimusha. Like not Samanosuke or type of shit like that. No. From like some of like the later ones. You have this character, Saki. I don't know where she's from. She's like from like an anime like game or something like that. And then we have the Tatsunoko characters, right? So all these like Tatsunoko characters, right? They are all there's like Kashern, Tekkaman, very like Toku inspired, you know? They are very much Toku inspired. Some of them are like more edgier, like this guy, like Karas, he's really cool. He's like the Virgil of the game. He's like really sick. He's cool. Japanese exclusive character, I don't know who this bitch is. Who the fuck is this guy? Most notably, Tatsunoko has giant characters, not like DBZF or things like that. No. These are giant characters in this game. Like, what the fuck was kind of like the decision-making process for this? Gold lighting for Tatsunoko's side. Silver lightning. Silver lighton. Gold crash. Literally like giant beefy fucking characters that have insane amounts of armor. Really like, you know, for any major character is really unkillable unless you have like a command grab character. Something like that. You have a giant mech as a character that takes up like 2 slots. But that's all the characters. If we're talking about like rival schools, right? This is where I mostly remember rival schools where Batsu came from. Is mostly my experiences from this. I didn't know what a fucking rival schools like was, you know? I didn't know who a Batsu like was. I thought he was really fucking cool, you know? So I was like, I want to get in on like what was it? The rival schools lore. And I watched Dorgy Arcade, right? Dorgy Arcade's what was it? Fighting game retrospectives, where he like talks about the making, the plot of rival schools, and it's really fascinating. Goddamn, what a informative like watch, and a really like, it kind of like made my hype for rival schools a lot like more. And the love is like there for rival schools, considering that like Street Fighter V got rival schools representation via this character, this little girl, Akira. She's like from the rival schools like lore. They would have picked someone like boring, like Batsu or something like that, like main character-ish, you know? But the fact that they chose her, the hidden like biker character girl, like damn man, that's really sick. Oh, I thought like I heard something, right? And it's even confirmed that like rival schools takes part in the Street Fighter universe, right? Street Fighter universe has like a lot of like rival schools representation. I think they're like also tied with Darkstalkers in some lore aspects. I don't know. Don't ask me how. How does Wolfman interact with Ryu? I don't know. Some writing bullshit. But Rival Schools is a like beloved IP by Capcom fans. You know? It definitely should come back in some way, shape, or fashion. I'm hoping that like maybe one day a new game or something like that. The only problem with that is Rival Schools is made by Hideaki Itsuno. And as we covered before on this channel, Hideaki Itsuno, Devil May Cry man, left Capcom via the oppressiveness that Capcom was doing. So the guy left, and now Rival Schools is in like what was it? A pool of, I don't know where the fuck am I at right now. Do I get revived or do I not get revived? Because I lost the man that created me. You know? Anyway, let's go play some rival schools, man. Let's go play the first disc. What was it? A fresh boot. Delete and then boot. And let's go full screen this. Or view, yeah, full screen. What's the button for if we're playing on like Duck Station? What's the hotkey command? What's the hotkey command to like let's say full screen, right? How do I get it out of full screen? Oh, look at all this, damn. Window animation, screens, sort by, what was it, settings? This is device settings, BIOS, oh no, not show off BIOS, sorry. Chad, what's the, oh, toggle full screen. Oh, F11, oh, I just found it, okay. There you go. Yeah, that's better. It's tied to like an F11 thing. Alright. This might get us flagged, but we're gonna watch a great fucking like... We're gonna watch a great fucking anime, old school anime as fuck intro. Do 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 do. Woo! The energy of youth. This sounds so 90s as fuck. I like it. So 90s as fuck. It's our school. We must protect it. Such a hype intro. God damn. So sick. So fucking sick, man. That's the rival school's intro. We played like the remix version of it in the intro of the stream. But damn, this shit was fire, son. You can practice special moves and combos. Let's go to like training. There are like there's secret characters in there. Raizo, Hyo, Hayata. These are like the rival schools characters, right? Batsu, Hinata, Kyosuke, I think are like from the main school. Then there's like these guys from the sports team. Baseball, volleyball, and soccer. This is from like Team America, if I remember correctly. Roy, Tiffany, and Bowman. This is the delinquent school. Edge, Akira, and Gun. And these are like the higher ups. Sakura's in this? What the fuck? Sakura from Street Fighter? Damn! Akira is like this girl. Just unmasked. Hyo. Daigo. And Hayato. Let's go with our classic boy Batsu and Hinata. Versus Taiyo Japanese high school undergrad. What the fuck am I looking for? Gundams? Gundam? This bitch doing Shining Finger? Ooh, okay. So the thing was like, what was it? Rival schools. Oh my god, they're glyphing too. Holy shit. Yeah, look at their polygons. They're definitely like glyphing. So the thing was like, power. What was it? Not Power Stone. I was about to say Power Stone. Rival schools. This is like a 4-button fighter. From what I remember back when we tried out Rival Schools back in the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. This is a 4-button fighter. Kind of like, what was it? KOF style. KOF style, you know? You have like launchers, which is like that. Ooh. Okay, we're doing okay, right, Chad? Got like a big bump in bitrate. It's like technically dicey because of it's technically dicey because of the what was it? Emulation. You should be fine if we keep it on like lowered or something like that.